Have you ever gone to a zoo? I have. I think zoos are cool and fun. One time I went to the zoo and we got to see and learn about animals. In the zoo, there are tons of animals. For instance, mammals, birds, amphibians, or sometimes fish too. Zoos are cool because the animals do shows for people. I really recommend going to the zoo. I think they take good care of animals. I think zoos are cool because the animals entertain you. I was talking to Silvana Gomez. She said zoos are cool. I went to the zoo and saw lots of animals. It entertained me because the animals I saw, monkeys, snakes, koala bears, but I stared at the tallest animal of all, the giraffe. I even got to pet it. It was awesome. Silvana had a super good time because the animals entertained her. Another time I went to a zoo and it was awesome. The animals loved moving and walking. It was the most fun I ever had because I saw tons of animals. I got to even feed animals. That was my favorite part. This makes me think that zoos are fascinating. You also could learn about the animals. I was talking to Felipe Uribe. He said that you could learn about by feeding them. One time he was at a petting zoo and he got to pet a bunny. And he learned that bunnies love lettuce. He also got to feed an ostrich. The ostrich bit his finger. He also learned to be careful with ostriches. Another time I went to the zoo and there was a center. I found a lot of information. Another time I went to a zoo and there was a center. I found a lot of information. A guy told us about the animals' habitats. I like to look at their cages to see if it's moist or if it has a waterfall and see what kind of habitat. On one tank it was really moist, so I figured out that that animal lived in a moist place like the pond kind of habitat. For the cheetah, it had a waterfall and rocks. So I figured out it lived in the rainforest. Zoos are Another example is you could see real live animals. One time I got to go to the zoo and I got to see pandas and jaguars and other animals. The most fun I was looking for the wildcat. I didn't find it. It was fun, but the alligator looked like it wasn't real. I don't think it was really real because it never moved. Another time I went to a zoo and the alligator was real because it always moves. This makes me think zoos with not real animals aren't really fun. A few days ago I was talking to Sofia Jaramillo. She said, zoos are cool. They're awesome. Like one time I was at the zoo and I saw monkeys, giraffes, and snakes. I felt scared, but in the end it was fun, especially when I saw the monkeys. They're fun, they always move. I think zoos are cool, but others say they're boring, like my sister. I think zoos are cool because they save animals. For example, one time the zoo was making a new cage because the zoo found an injured bird. It was an eagle who was hurt because people chopped down the eagle's tree. In the book I'm reading about eagles, it shows people cutting down trees. Then they build houses for people. One of the trees they cut down had an eagle's nest in it. So the main character, Julie, for Earth Day is raising money so that she could give the homeless eagles to the zoo, and so then they will be taken care of and maybe let free in the wild again someday. I think zoos are interesting because the animals are cute and also they entertain you. I think you should go to zoos because they're amazing and you mostly get to do what you want. Zoos are fascinating because the animals, you could learn stuff and they're really fun. You should go to zoos. They're really fascinating.